Is this connected? Is there anybody out there? Okay, Eugene Stump, you're my first person that's like sign of life out there. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so it does look like we're back up and going. Screw it, let's ride said, I see you guys. Okay, perfect. So not for sure what happened, but everything just stopped working and yeah, some errors. Okay, we're good to go. Cue to where you were leaving off.
Shit, I have no idea. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, gosh. Okay. So, yeah, you guys know that we didn't go live last Friday night. We wanted to take off. It was Easter weekend. Also, Shade Tree was in Eureka Springs, so we hung out with him Friday night. And then, of course, Easter. I hope all of you guys had a great Easter with your families. We did. We needed it. We need more of it. And, yeah, so here we are. But a lot of stuff has happened, though, from last Friday night when we went live, and then of course tonight, which has been what, 2 weeks?
Yep, a lot of water was passed under the bridge. Yep, been working hard on the big board. Like I said, guys, I don't know where I was at there before everything cut out. Really cool though. I do want to get this in there in case it does it again. Hogtunes is giving away $500. You guys want to go check that out on their Instagram. Basically, I mean, it boils down to this. They're trying to get more followers on their Instagram. I mean, that's just how it is. Go follow, like, share, mention somebody like it says in there. And you can get a chance to win $500. It's well worth that, guys. We're loving. We ran the front speakers and amp on our special. And so I know that for a fact. I like that. And then the big Boars. Got 6 speakers with 3 amps, and I haven't got to. Of course, we've been building the bike, but I did get to go ride a test ride on it first and get to hear the audio, and it's amazing, super crisp, super toneful, and you can hear it over 60, which I'm always impressed. We couldn't with a stock system, so. If you want a good system and get a good chance at winning that, you can go do just like I said. Go check out Hogtunes on Instagram. Next weekend, we're going to be over here because it's Spring Fling. I have no idea why anybody would call it Spring Fling for a motorcycle rally, but whatever. We're going to be over here doing our things. We'll be at Trail Harley-Davidson, and we'll be at the remote store in Eureka, Trail Harley-Davidson. We'll be doing a ride from there called Between the Two Pigs, which the ride is actually a map of what they mapped out of a ride that they have named at Pig Trail. They've named it Screaming Eagle Ride. So it's like 155 miles. The first like 20 people will get a cool swag bag. It'll be sponsored by Rainwater, Holt, and Sexton. And we're going to be giving away 2 $100 gift cards. So $100 gift card and another $100 gift card. We'll be giving that away at the end of the ride. Also, you can get a free poker chip from Trail Harley-Davidson, which is cool. And we're going to be hanging out, seeing the stunt show that they got put together there in Eureka at the remote store, Harley-Davidson store there in Eureka. They're going to have some vendors, some food, and a lot of goodies. Lane will be there, which we're going to explain and introduce you guys to her as well. So there's a lot going on that we're also getting ready to cut loose on as well. Not only the big bore build, but what we're going to do with the big bore when we get done as far as riding.
Yes, there's a lot. There's so much. So we're narrowing down. We're getting down to the very end of the big bore build. But then, of course, we have to keep moving forward. And we have a lot of stuff happening throughout the whole entire year, which there's a lot of meetings and calls and conferences and stuff like that about the upcoming rally. Of course, you guys know Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue being in Rogers now. And then, of course, our 2 rides that we're wanting to do this year, which is Coast to Coast and Border to Border. And Yeah, there's
Yeah.
just a lot of different things going on. Lane, like you were saying, is going to be here this weekend for Spring Fling. But yeah, with Lace Grace and Gears, that's another rally that's going to be happening here in Northwest Arkansas at Trail Harley-Davidson, which is going to be, I believe, June 24th, 25th, and 26th. That weekend. That's Lace Grace and Gears.
And another thing we got coming up too, guys, of course, we've got Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival. And if you guys have seen the video or seen us talk about that, we love that place over there. It's a Loretta Lynn's place over there in Tennessee. And if you guys are thinking about going there, we can save you a little cash.
Yes, which you can buy tickets all the way up until then. But if you want to save some money, you can use our link. That is only good through the end of this month, I believe. I think it ends on the 30th. So if you guys are thinking about going, go ahead and take the plunge. Go. You will not regret it. It's an amazing rally. It's one of our favorites. But yeah, if you want to save some money, that's going through the end of this month.
Yep. You can use, what's our code?
The Ornery One.
Perfect. What else?
And you have to use the link and the code. So if you want to save some money, use the link that's in our bio on Instagram or even on our website. And then also use the code, the Ornery One. And it'll save you some monies.
Yeah,
that means more beer.
Or gas in the tank to get there, or whatever it may be. And that's what's cool about Rainwater, Holt, and Sexton, what we're doing on this ride, giving away a couple $100 gift cards. I think that's really cool. You guys are going to be seeing us doing a lot more Rainwater, Holt, and Sexton because we are sponsored by Rainwater, Holt, and Sexton. They're the real attorneys. They're not somebody that you're going to go a referral. So you call certain people and they refer you to some other lawyer. If something was to happen to you on your bike, you call these people and you're actually talking to lawyers. That's one thing we're proud of. We're going to be showcasing them a little bit more. They're going to be doing a lot more in our community as well, which I do across Arkansas, but we're working on something really big right now. I can't really share it because I don't know if it's going to happen. But if we can make all this join up, we'll be putting a lot of great people together doing something majorly huge for Arkansas.
Yes, and so that's across the top up there. You can see I've got a couple of notes that I wanted to make sure that we talk about. Yeah, so stay tuned for more information on Bikers Pay It Forward.
Yeah, so Steph's going to change that up a little bit because it's always been just like us paying it forward, but now we're going to be talking more about our community, our culture. That's been coming in more play for me, actually, because I want to break the stereotype of the biker, macho bullshit. I mean, really here at the Ornery One, we may be ornery and be a little pissy or a little ornery, like I said, here from there, but you know, the macho stuff we're just cutting out. And we really want to do good for people like people have done for Steph and I over the years. Really passionate about that. And we're really trying to put something, you know, in the movement, what we're talking about here. So we're working really hard on a lot of things and connecting a lot of cool people that could possibly be huge, of course, here in Arkansas and for Pay It Forward during Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. Now, Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue, they haven't really got any great details out yet. Steph she's been emailing Tommy. Of course, we're talking with Trail Harley-Davidson. Everybody is still kind of up in the air. They're still working on some details. I mean, it's crazy around here. Like tomorrow night here, Garth Brooks is coming into town, which I guess he's here now.
I guess so.
So I'm telling you guys, Northwest Arkansas, it's just so much shit going on up in here. It's amazing. I don't think a lot of people understand what home is like here, and it's changed for Steph and I. I'm born and raised here. We've seen everything get bigger and grander, and it's good, and I enjoy it, and we need it here, you know, because we have such an amazing place to show off. So
it is nice.
It's just a lot of stuff. It is. So anything else that I was going to kind of catch up before I forget? Main points. Steph and I are tired. If you can tell that our energy level may not be up to par like usual, we're just a little wore out. We've been bouncing between here and there, and we're very fortunate and we're grateful for it, but we're just being honest. If you see us kind of a little bit more low key tonight, taking care of stuff at home and mowing and the kids and the you know, livestock and everything, and then coming back here. Of course, getting everything together for the big boar, and plus our rest of the riding season has been pretty major. And then Steph's been producing the videos. We have tons and tons. We have hours of video that I can rack up really quick, and then Steph having to go through it. And of course, category it, then go through it.
Category.
Categorize. Yeah, thank you. Jesus Christ.
It's that time of
Life.
week.
It's that time of life.
That time of day, that time of week, that time of month, that
you
time
think,
of year.
Yeah, you think you know, you have no fucking idea. Trust me. So we've been going hard, fast, and heavy. With saying that, I've been saying that a whole lot because Steph and I mean, like I said, once again, we go hard, fast, and heavy in life in general, and then on that bike, that's the way we ride, and that's how we live. And so she's got a new shirt out as well, and stickers.
Yes.
She just got that design. That's other things that we're doing on top of everything else. We're trying to come out with new designs and just cool shit. Kind of give us a break from.
And where can they find that?
You can find it at our website, theorneryone.com, where you can go find a lot of cool stuff like steps and blogs that she has on there, riding guides, events. So we're really trying to get everybody kind of swinging on over to theorneryone.com because we're trying to make that a hub. It's just something else we're working on. Like Steph is also working on support 2Up. So if you two are out there riding 2Up, that's a great place. She's building that community, which there's going to be more coming up this year that you'll be doing with it, probably at Sturgis as well. So we will be at Sturgis. I get people randomly throughout the week. So you going to be at Sturgis? Yes, we're going to be at Sturgis. You can bet your sweet ass on that. We'll be doing some stuff there. Looking forward to it.
Yep.
Our Mustang seat will be coming in before long. Guys, wait to lay your eyes on our seat. So we've been designing that over the phone too. Really quick, I want to say that we're proud of Mustang Seat because they are owned and operated by veterans and made in the USA. Proud to be teamed up with Mustang. Our seat will be coming in a few days, and it's gonna. Well, I've seen pictures, and then we've been on it for about a month, trying to figure out what we're gonna do. And on the bike, Steph still has to come up with the graphics we're gonna do on the bike now. Which they're probably going to see is us running the big bore without graphics for a little bit because we're needing to get some really high quality pictures of the bikes and all the mods that we did to it for these companies that we are sponsored by. And we just don't want to put any graphics or anything on it until we get that done. So it'll be just like a new kick-ass bike, without a lot of our logo and stuff on it. Some of it you're just not going to get around. We're doing a lot of cool shit too with Fairing Designs. He's working on some stuff. You guys seen me a few weeks ago talk about his swing arm cover that goes in there. He's working on some other things for us as well. If you've seen T-Man Performance, we have that new air cleaner on there. They actually etched in the see-through that you can see the big bore, so you see the tusk and the mouth of the big bore open like you're looking down the throat of the big bore. So our people are going the distance for us, and we put Khrome Werks on, which is it's a new color nobody's seen. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's so pretty. And then, once again, KST built those bars for us, which they're going to be releasing pretty quick.
Yes, which I think that we had a lot of great names coming in. We passed those forward to Rhett and the boys there at KST. I think that they've kind of narrowed it down, and hopefully they'll be releasing that name soon. Yep.
So actually, all you guys got to name these bars. How cool is that? I mean, the shit that Steph and I are doing is so freaking cool. But all the companies that we're talking about right here, guys, if you do order stuff through them, everybody's working their ass off right now. You know how hard it is to get stuff in right now, just any materials at all. So if you're ordering from them, be patient. You can bet your ass they're pushing the crew to the max. And we all got to remember that we're all human and we need to take a breath sometimes. So if you're reaching out to one person at this company, they've got 3,000 other people, which you're the only one out there. We get it. And I'm the same way. That's all that matters. Let's try to keep it in perspective, though. Like I said, and these products are well worth waiting on.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Looks like I'm going to catch up on some of these comments from Facebook. We got Anthony, who said, "What's up? What's the final dyno numbers?" So we're
not to that point, Anthony. Like I said, we just We're waiting on a few parts to come in. Everybody's working hard, like I said. So we're being patient, letting all the parts come in, and then we just got the heart, we got the motor back together, and got the exhaust on. A few things that I wanted to get taken care of, and then we'll be putting it on a dyno. And this build's taking a little bit because, like I said, we've been putting this all together, and I've been finding parts as we go. Instead, we've been getting content, and making content. So we really allowed ourselves a lot of time there to be able to do this. And I knew, like for example, T-Band Performance, Chris at Khrome Werks took me over there and introduced me to them during Daytona Bike Week. So all this has happened since then, that they've done all this stuff for us. So once again, that's why we haven't got that number. That number will probably be coming next week. I mean, that is if Steph wants, whenever Steph gets that video out, we may wait till we release that video to tell you guys, or I may do a run and then tell you guys before you watch the whole build play out on YouTube. I'll tell you what number we got. I don't know. I may not. I may. I don't know. It's whatever.
I mean, I would say that it will probably be after Spring Fling, the ride that we guide. So if you want to know and not wait, you can come to the ride and find out what the final numbers are.
Yeah, maybe something like that. But yeah, we've got that next week too. So that's coming up too. So the first thing that we're going to do with that bike is just basically do the shakedown run, check it out, and then we're going to hop on it and do the guided ride between the two pigs, the Screaming Eagle run. So you just be patient with us, I'll ask you.
Jimmy Wyatt says, you guys are badass. I'm local, very inspirational to a lot of us. I appreciate that so much because it is kind of weeks like this where everything kind of hits at once, and then we've got like narrowing down to the end, and then we're like trying to like pedal faster, and yeah, I appreciate that. That means a lot to me.
Yes, it does so much, and that's the stuff we want right here. We want the good stuff, not the jerk stuff.
Yeah.
But I appreciate all you guys being in tune with the build and being curious, because I am too. I want to know them numbers. But I do want to do it justice as well too. It's kind of like building up to it, you know. So you guys keep in mind, we're building content here as well. And we're building our channel and we're doing all this stuff. So sometimes we do hold back a little bit.
So we've got Ken Kopp says, hello from Sturgis, South Dakota. Hello there. We will be there soon. Rod, I'll be there also when we were talking about Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. I think bringing a couple who have never been, riding from Illinois. That is awesome. Yeah, if you've never had the opportunity or you've never made a trip down here to the Ozarks, definitely take advantage of that. So I'm excited for them to be here. It's never been here.
Yeah, and that's one thing about the Ozarks here at home is it's kind of unknown. People are starting to learn about it more, people are starting to kind of. What I noticed once people come here to our home here in the Ozarks, they come back. It's one of those places, definitely, because you can't get all of it in a couple of trips. It's just there's so much to ride, and there's so much to see, and there's a lot of there's folklore here. There's old ways. I mean, it's kind of stepping back in time in a sense. It's just it's geared different here. Just like we travel all over the country, and we notice as we travel across the country, the smells are different, tastes are different, the people are different. You know, everything's just different here, and we're proud to call this home, and we're proud to be the Arkansas motorcycle ambassadors for the state of Arkansas as well. That's a lot of coolness right there that goes along with that.
Cool. Which this is home, so I mean we love it. We really do love home in the Ozarks. Chad and Brandy at Nip.
Hi guys.
So Brandy said that Chad had stopped by Pig Trail today to see us, but we were MIA. Also, we had another member that had actually kind of rode up this area. He messaged and asked if we were around, and so we were actually not physically in Pig Trail dealership today.
No.
Do you want to tell them why?
Not really.
Okay. So we were MIA today.
Yeah, we were.
Let's see. Oh, Matt, that's a good idea. He said, be cool to have a reveal at Pig Trail on Friday, the day before the ride.
Yeah, you know, I actually thought about that, and I thought about, because I was talking to Shade Tree and some others about, kind of maybe being part of the build, talking about different things. They're all so busy, it's kind of wanting maybe the Johns. I was thinking about reaching out to Blockhead and to the Harley Tech to see if we could just fly them over here and be part of that. But everybody's so damn busy. We got so much on our plate. I was just like, we're just hanging on by a thread right now. So I think it would be cool. But if we do that, it would be really low key. I mean, really, our reveal, if you guys want to see the bike, you probably come over Saturday to probably Eureka, Harley-Davidson. And then that's going to be our first time to ride it. So we're going to get on here at Rogers and ride over to Eureka. And I want Steph and I to, I'll be honest with you, I want us to experience that for ourselves, by ourselves. We'll take some of these back roads and get to feel the big Boar. We're going to have to hone it in, too. There's some things that I need to do to tune it up. I mean, to tune it to our liking.
Yeah, probably some adjustments and stuff like that. Because we are waiting on just a few more
bits and pieces
to all come together before we're completely done, of course.
It's truly coming down to the wire with some of it. It really is. So, I mean, that's probably what we'll do there. But I got to tell you guys, the big Boar is a sexy, regal machine. I've looked at it so much here lately because we're recording, but yesterday we had a long day of recording. I think we were there like 10, 11 hours. And finally, I just stood back and just looked at it and took it all in because it's kind of coming together now. I can see the flow. And it's a dream come true, but we're still making that dream come true, so we're still in the thick of it. So I think once we roll that bike off, get on it, and feel it. I want to feel that 131. I never rode a 131. I will do a review of the 131, so I'm going to keep my trap shut. Once again, this comes back to building content and learning, and not over talking before I really have decided on something. So I'm going to wait to really get into what I think about it to probably the break-in. So when we do the 131, the big Boar service at 1,000 miles, then I'll probably do a review of everything, things I wouldn't do, things I would do, or things I'd like to still do, kind of thing. And then I'll give you my honest opinion. Is it really worth the money to do the 131, or like we did on the special, just do the stage 2 with the torque cam? I mean, that whole thing ran great. We needed more at times. I'll just be honest with you. Throttle's my friend. Brake is only when I have to. So there was time we needed more. So I'm curious to see if this thing will deliver. I know that we could do a lot more if we could go out of warranty and build that thing with like T-Man Performance Camp. We could do a lot. And we could, but we wouldn't have the warranty. And Steph and I have to stay in the warranty because we travel all over the country. That's another thing I've been telling people over and over. They say, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? I'm like, fuck, I've said this 1 fucking million times. I've got to stay in warranty. I don't have the money to get outside of the warranty. Maybe next year, maybe the next year, maybe one of these days, we can build a bike at Picture Harley-Davidson and we can make a thumper. I'll make the whole damn building fall down around it. I mean, that's what I want to do, but for the sake of what we're doing, we'll push it to the limit. And but we're not going to go out of warranty, so keep in mind of that too. Yes. And I hope you'll respect that too, because this is our performance touring bagger. This is how we view it.
And I do believe that it is possible to get as much as, well, I mean, everyone wants bigger and more power and go faster and stuff like that, but then of course on the other hand stay within warranty. But it is possible to do both the same. Get some performance numbers all while staying in warranty. So that's just one thing that we want to also show and prove that you can do this, and of course keep that warranty because it is protection. I mean, I know last year, or the last bike when it blew it.
Yeah, it blew that.
I was so thankful that we still had warranty,
and it was still a fight.
It was still kind of
still a fight. And if you guys don't know, before that bike, we had our bike stolen in Daytona. You can go down in the live area here and you can see where we went live in Daytona. We had our twin cam stolen down there. So, we're talking about insurance too. We're teamed up with Baxter Insurance there, Progressive. We're going to be talking about that as well. I mean, we're going to have some, just what Steph and I have to do right now. But, I mean, overall, I really want torque. I like the torque. Horsepower is great. Torque gets you in the wind. Horsepower keeps you in the wind. But I want torque. That's what we need. We're loaded. Like I said, hard, fast, and heavy. And I hope that 131 has the torque that I'm expecting, because you really don't have a choice of cams. It's a 5. You were just editing that video, and I can't.
517.
517. So it's a horsepower. Well, they might. It's in terms of that. It's not. It's what you get with this Screaming Eagle kit. So I'd love to have something with a lot of torque. The horsepower, yeah, we want that as well. But I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, that bike's going to run 111, 112, depending on whatever it does, and then it just taps out. That special that we ran, Steph and I we're bumping it. I mean, we'd get on some roads, and I'd just absolutely just hold the throttle just wide open, and we'd run miles and miles and miles at 111 miles an hour. And just, whoa! But that's as fast as it's going to go. Because you can't change that. If you do, then you void your warranty. So, Harley-Davidson is always watching.
The mothership.
The mothership is always above. So, it's funny because we talk about this a lot. If y'all don't know, sitting right outside here is Maxwell House. This is our chopper. And our chopper will outrun the Limited. I mean, that chopper, it's a Evo, and it's got an old clunky 6-speed on it, but that son of a bitch will not stop. It'll just keep, and it'll just haul ass. So, I mean, I'd be curious to see what that was on a dyno. But there again, you sure don't have the comfort. So
no,
you couldn't do it.
That's one thing you.
Oh my God, that thing.
Out the door with that.
Yeah, you'd be bucked off for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So it kind of sums it up where we're at. Like I said, you can go look at some posts that I made on social media, and you can see some of the T-Man performance. You can go back through there and look at the lights that we put on. She's got everything up there. Just got the KST bars put out. She is working on right now. Legend suspension is actually done. She's going to hold back for a couple of days before she releases it.
Probably go ahead and release it tomorrow, just to get it out of the way. But yeah.
And then she's working on actually the big bore kit. So the 131 kit, we actually show you the jugs, the heads, the pistons. Like, we show you the difference in between the stock and the Screaming Eagle kit. So I'll hold them up, and you can actually visually see the difference, because I've never done that. So that video will be really cool. So once again, we're not just throwing a fucking content out there just because we're just throwing content out there. We're trying to produce stuff that you actually learn something from, and maybe help you make a decision for yourself, just off our experience. It's one thing just to throw shit out there, but we're trying not to do that. Or
just videos about biker babes over and over and over.
Yeah, or 5 things to do, or 10 things to do, or whatever that catchy fucking shit those fuckers do to try to get their ratings up. I get it. Steph and I, we're not doing that. We're actually living our life, showing you what we're learning, what we're interested in.
Yeah, I'm trying to take each of these videos and make it, where it's a 10, 20-minute video. I'm kind of aiming for that, and that's kind of my goal for all these videos, and that's where I've kind of hit it. But a few of them are a little over. Now, I am labeling all of these videos and, EP number whatever. So episode whatever. We are actually at like episode 32. So that seems like a lot, and it is actually a lot, but a lot of those are member videos. So for the members, you guys have longer extended videos that kind of include some behind the scenes, some goofing off, some bloopers, and just kind of and it's usually all just raw, uncut footage.
Being ornery.
Yeah, so that is one of the perks for the members, is raw, uncut footage, some behind the scenes. You can kind of see, it's fun. Yeah. So it does seem like there's a lot of episodes in this playlist, and there are, because we do have a lot of coverage that a lot of content that we're trying to cover. So it's a
lot of products we're putting on the bike.
Yeah,
a lot of badass shit. Yeah. We want to do it justice.
Yeah.
So I mean, at the end of the day, I really don't give a shit what anybody thinks. We're gonna do just what we want to do.
When you said that reminds me. So Brandy, my good friend Brandy Atnip had actually sent me this meme, and she's like, "This is you. This is exactly you. This is perfect." So I of course loved it. I was on the same page with her. I was like, "Yes, that is perfect." Posted it, and it says, "I may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I drink coffee, so fuck their feelings."
I think you still
So
you still got the same hoodie on that you had on the other day too.
Yeah. You know, whenever I'm in editing mode, I'm like same clothes, same coffee cup for about 3 days, and yeah. Every once in a while, teacher's like, "Well, I'm gonna take a shower. Do you think you should take a shower?"
Oh man, it's been a learning curve. It's been exciting. It's been fun. The big board, like I said, is winding down to be about done. And trust me, I am ready for it to be done. There's nothing more than I'm dreaming than getting on the big board and running from West Coast to East Coast, back to West Coast to East Coast, and then border to border. And I'm already dreaming about riding Mexico on the big board. Don't think that's not slipped my mind, and I'm wanting to do it so very bad.
I am not going to let this pass up because I almost did. Gilbert, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate that so much. Gilbert, you've been there from the beginning. I'm so glad to see you on here, and of course the fist bump.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like a lot of you guys, y'all hell bent to be right there with us, and we appreciate that so much, and it means a lot to us.
Yes.
We have a lot of people that come and go, and that's just fine. But we appreciate all you guys that have stayed with us, and you truly are the Ornery One. You're part of the fabric.
So we do have another buddy on here. So these are members that I'm kind of talking about. You can kind of see in the chat there if their name is highlighted with the little badge emoji out to their side of their name. Those are members. So Leather by Twister. So Corey, he actually asks, "How are you liking the wallet?"
Okay, man. You sent that to me, and that's been with me the whole time. I've carried it since the moment you sent it. It's been a Daytona, and it's been around. So I've been letting that thing wear, man. And I put my chain on it, and I've been wearing it and showing it off. I show it off a lot to everybody. I was like, check this shit out. Also, my chain was made by a great followers too. And so all this stuff means a whole lot to me. I'm going to be talking about your wallet, but I'll be honest with you, I wanted to run with it. I wanted it to be in my pocket. And I just didn't want to be one of those people that as soon as they get a product, they just like, oh, look what I got. So I'm just not that way, man. So it's in there by the bed right now. It's going to get out of my pocket, but it's wearing in great. It's getting molded to the way I carry it, and it's getting more pliable. Of course, it's brand new, and I got my cards in there. Everything's working good. My money's in there. So, like I said, it's
taking a nice.
It's starting to get a patina to it already as well.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, so I'll be showing you guys this too because he made me a really badass wallet that has Stefan on the chopper sitting there, actual picture on one side, and then you flip it over and it's the Ornery as fuck logo, and on the other side that he tooled in, and it's right on the point. Like I said, yeah, man, it's doing great, and I appreciate it, and I'm going to showcase that, and I'm going to talk about that, but I just wanted to, use it. And I didn't want it to look new, and I'm proud of it. I show it off to a lot of people, and I'll show them your little mark inside. And a lot of people like that mark too. That's one of the first things a lot of people say. It's like, damn, that mark's cool. And I told him that too. I was like, damn, that's cool.
Yeah. He was saying that he was just sitting there in a restaurant or something on a napkin and just like wrote it out.
His buddy did it.
It's perfect. Yeah, it's so perfect. It's very cool. Brandy, thank you so much. She said, Steph, your eyes are looking electric blue today. It's probably because there's like sun in my eyes and
a lot of caffeine in there.
Yeah. Oh, I did find these coffee drinks at our local liquor store right up the road.
Lucky's?
Yes, Lefties.
Lefties liquor.
Lefties. And
it's cool.
Yeah, they're little coffee shots, espresso shots, but they have bourbon cream in them. And then some spiked cold brew that are like, kind of like a taller can, kind of like a one-shot type thing. But the other ones with the bourbon cream, they're like shot glass or sized little cans. Super cool. That was my find of the week. Liquor. Yes. Gilbert, thank you so much. She said, I like the amount of time y'all make it, the videos. My attention span is short. That's what she said.
Mine, so yeah, mine's like everybody's talking about social media did it to them. I was like, fuck that. In school, they couldn't keep me in one place very long at all. I sucked in school. I'm not gonna sit still. I'm not gonna read more than 2 paragraphs. You crazy as hell. So yeah, and I think that's why TikTok does so well because people can scroll through that so fast.
Mm-hmm.
That gets super fucking annoying though.
Yeah, I think that's a huge research as far as only being able to post a certain length of video because they want to keep it short because attention spans are shorter, and sadly, that's true. Let's see. Sorry, I'm multitasking. We're both multitasking.
Multitasking.
Gilbert said that you're going to be in Sturgis on the 11th. Yes, hit us up, find us. I'm sure we're going to connect, but we will be in Sturgis,
it'll have to be
course,
closer, man. I'll be honest with you, man, we got so many fucking dates running through our mind right now. We actually, as we get closer, a month out, we can start focusing on stuff. So we'll be there, and we'll definitely make sure we get to hang out and stuff. Like I said, though, on those dates, if you ask us directly on a date, we might be wrong at this moment. So don't want to lie to you, man. So anything that comes up like a month out, yell at us for sure. If we're supposed to do something and you're like, hey man, remember, just poke me and say, hey, what the fuck, fucker? So, gosh. Okay.
Ring. Okay, guys. We were going to keep it short tonight. Nut, thank you so much. He said, got all the merch. Thanks. Nothing was missing or damaged. Good deal.
Good.
I sent you guys email if you haven't checked. Okay, yes. Thank you so much.
Good.
That reminds me, I appreciate that so much for your super chat there, too. Also, Red's World, thank you so much. Said, have a few beers on me.
Well, we're fixing to.
We will definitely do that.
We're getting around going to a drag show down here.
It's for a good benefit. They're having, tonight's theme is tiger print, and
I thought it was Tiger King.
Well, the theme is tiger apparel.
Oh.
But it is kind of themed, I guess. I should have said that. I'm sorry. Themed kind of Tiger King, but the apparel request is, tiger print. But it is actually benefiting the wildlife organization over here in Turpentine Creek.
So they've got a lot
for
of
the kitties.
Yeah, the big cats over here. So, which we know these people there. Everybody's always trying to do good with organizations over here. So it's just another thing they're doing, like a little drag show to bring people in.
Mm-hmm. It's
and
fun.
Then it's fun as shit.
And it's going for a good cause. So that's like, if you're happy and it's making a positive impact, especially, or not hurting anybody.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
I'm going to be applauding you because the world needs more of that.
I don't give a shit. I'm going to have a good time. Wherever that music is and everybody's laughing and dancing and cutting up, I don't give a fuck where it is. That's the door I'll be walking into. Yeah. I can handle myself.
For sure. But thank you guys so much for those super chats.
And I'm glad you got your shit too, because some of the her Etsy orders and some things that are going out, like the mail, whoever's carrying it, they just fuck shit up. Don't give a shit. I mean, we got some of our stuff in for the big boar. I'm just like, holy shit.
It kind of makes me understand why Amazon and some of these other companies package something super little in a big box, because if you package something little in a smaller box, it's either gonna get lost or it's gonna get ripped open and destroyed. I don't know, something. So I can see that. But I'm glad you got your merch, like TJ was just saying. I did send out all past due orders on merch. So if you have not received it, you should have gotten an email from me with a tracking number. If not, you can message me directly. And I know, Matt, I have yours because I'm going to be holding it for this weekend. He's going to be over here joining us.
And we have some big boar t-shirts too. We have a few left. We're only doing one run of this stuff. So the t-shirt, should I get one?
Sure. If they're packed up. And we will have our merch set up at the dealership on Saturday for the Ride Between the Pigs guided ride that's happening Saturday. So I'll have merch there. I am only going to be set up though from 10 until 12 because our ride starts at 12.
Yeah, we've been looking for somebody to help us a little bit there too. We need like a merch person. I would prefer it to be a merch girl, because they sell better.
And I don't want any of you guys because I want y'all on the ride with us.
Yeah, I know. At this year, like I was like, hell no, we need y'all on the damn ride.
Yeah.
So
because I think
here
my
we are
goal
being
is,
picky, right?
I think my goal is be like, okay, you girls, our ride starts at noon. Pack everything up, put it in the van for me. We're gone.
Yeah,
and so I don't want to give that responsibility or that headache to anybody else that's going to be on the ride, because it does take, it takes a while. And then you're like frazzled, and then you're on the ride, and then you don't get to just like.
So that's something else. We'll have Van Gogh over there. We just got a water pump on. Last week we did some stuff that we were needing to do to the van. We just got all that done too. So it'll be road worthy. So when we head over to Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival, we're gonna put the chopper in that little trailer, and we actually sleep in a trailer when we're over there, and we'll have the chopper over there ripping the snoring around over there. Which
does remind me, you guys have probably seen this. I want to get one of those air units that are portable that you can run.
Oh yeah, well I was just thinking about if we did, like you said, an actual like RV unit on top, and then I was thinking about, do we want to do that on the van or would we do that on the trailer? You know, I was thinking. So we're trying to figure out a way to stay kind of warm and cool. So there's so many things going on.
It's important.
But yeah, you know. Fuck, man, I'm getting old. I don't want to be comfortable. Fuck it, I don't give a shit. I'm the tent shit and roll around in the bugs and getting my balls bit by mosquitoes.
Talk about being comfortable. So we have an air mattress bed with a frame, but we threw the air mattress out, kept the frame, and we actually use an actual mattress. We got a new bed mattress for our bed, so that was a great reason to do that.
It's so red.
So we just, we do the pop-up bed with an actual mattress, and I have a couple of side tables that fold up.
It's pretty cool, actually.
So it's like I'm that weirdo. I bring a rug, and then I got a full-size mirror that goes on the inside of the door of the trailer, so I can actually look at myself when I'm trying to get,
when you're naked,
dressed.
Yeah, I just pose in the nude in the full-length mirror because it takes a full-length mirror to get me all in there. Too far.
Whatever. Angel Sierra, thank you so much. This is your second tank of fuel.
We got
Thank you.
Holy
Thank
shit.
you so much.
All right. Oh.
And we can go to Vegas on that.
Holy shit. Let's see. Well, no, $23 a party, so that'll be 2 tanks of gas for sure. That'd get us I don't know.
5.
I don't know what it's going to be on the big Boar. I'm curious about that, but it's usually around 220 something miles, so that'd give us
550.
Let's see, 4. Yeah, and then we might be able to get 600 miles. We could almost do the break-in on that. The 1,000 mile break-in on that $50 right there. Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I better watch.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Luke, holler at Adam and Olivia. They set up an AC unit on top of their trailer.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to reach out to them and see how they did that and stuff.
That was me reaching out. Well, hon, I'm ready for a dose of stiff cocktail, a little bit of love, a little bit of drag show, and then maybe an old little bar that we found in here in downtown Rogers. If you guys aren't coming in for Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue or Spring Fling, if you are downtown Rogers, you need to go check out Club Frisco.
It is the oldest bar in Rogers.
And it's not a club. It's just like you join a club to drink. So it's not Club Disco Light. It's Club Frisco. Yeah.
And you don't actually have to be a member there. You don't have to join it, but that's the mindset that
there's a little paperwork they had to do. Anyway, so you want to go check that out because it doesn't have a front door. It has a side door from the alley.
And those are the best bars.
And that is a cool little place. Another great little bar, too, to eat at, and we kind of start out there, is 5-6. So you want to check out 5-6. Go say hi to Emily. She's got the curly hair. She's cool. So we're starting to really make a lot of friends over here. And then if you want something good to eat and just a diner-wise, you want to go to Lucy's.
And that is 24/7.
24/7. Check out Lucy's. And just perfect for us folks that ride motorcycles.
Another thing is all 3 of those places, downtown Rogers, it's all walking distance within each other. So it's a really cool atmosphere and vibe. Whole downtown Rogers is cool. They've got the rail, which is right there on the railroad, and they've served pizza. Actually, we haven't had their pizza, but we've heard it's great.
Levi's.
a lot of outdoor stuff. They do outdoor concerts there. Just a really cool vibe, and it is an entertainment district. They have it marked on like the sidewalks where that ends, so you can walk with your beverage, and that's something that's more details will come about that.
So that's what we're saying. Box Blues Barbecue is going to be really badass. We're going to be posting more about that as it comes up, and right now we're just kind of out there scouting stuff out. I mean, that's what we're doing. Just to be honest, while we're over here, not building a motorcycle, we're out scouting and drinking and scouting and eating. We've been eating our way through downtown Rockford lately.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So with that, just remember our riding season is just really getting started now that the Big Boar is about to be finished. I'm posting as much as we can, of course, with videos. Next weekend, our ride. Stay tuned for more information about all the other rides we have going on and where we're going to be at, our schedule. You can find out how you can meet up with us, ride and BS, which I think is going to be perfect because he is the face of PR and BS in this organization.
Public relations and bullshit. She's back in the house.
For sure.
Yep, guys, we're looking forward to seeing you out on the road. Hang with us while we're getting everything put out on the line here. I mean, by editing and getting all our videos out. Steph, thanks for working so hard on all this shit. You guys had good, and thank you. And I give Steph a big air hug. She deserves it. The girl's about to pull her hair out. It's not been easy, y'all. Appreciate Trail Harley-Davidson and the whole crew there for putting up with my shenanigans. Shade Tree Army. Well, you just got punched in the balls last weekend by the Ornery One. How'd you like that? You're not going to forget it, are you?
We took him to one of our favorite bars in Eureka Springs, which is Eureka Live. So,
drag show there too.
Hang out with us. We will get you drunk and laughing in the most uncomfortable places that you've ever been.
Well, we try to. I mean, you're our entertainment. Jesus, it's our party.
You're just invited.
All right, guys, we're going to go out there and go live our life. We're going to live it hard, fast, and heavy. Go check out our new merch that Steph is putting out there on the line on theorneryone.com. You can go see all of our merch and what we're up to as well there. There's some riding maps that Steph is putting out there. Look forward to seeing each and every one of y'all that show up next weekend. Come on out and ride with us. If it's 400 or 500 miles, get on your fucking bike and come on. Trust me, it's going to be well worth it. Hang out with Steph and I and get to see this beautiful place that we call home, the Ozarks. And plus, you get to see Trail Harley-Davidson and go back here and razzle-dazzle the whole crew. If you got any questions, you see all their new bikes, low riders. They just came in. You see the little reel and story, and I put a little deal on TikTok.
They came in and they went out.
That's right. They got more coming in. So we'll see you next weekend. We'll be going live. It'll be during Spring Fling next Friday. We'll be making posts in between there. Don't forget to go check out Hogtunes and win that $500 upgrade on your motorcycle for the audio. We want to say a big shout out to Rainwater, Holt, and Sexton for hooking us up with that great giveaway gifts that we're going to be doing during Spring Fling. And then, of course, all of our fine sponsors that you see listed below, we couldn't and wouldn't have even the chance to do it without y'all. And ultimately, all you ornery asses, y'all bad to the fucking bone. We love each and every one of you. Thank you for your super chat and super stitches. Keep me in stitches. Any last words,
I think it is time for you to have a beer.
God bless Texas.
You're not talking. You're slurring. You need
a
beer.
Fucking wore out. All right, guys. We're going to go have a good time until we see you next week. Thanks for tuning in and chiming in. And like always, y'all stay honored.